Hello, I'm Dr. Wickham Simons. I'm an obesity medicine specialist from the Triangle region of North Carolina, and this is Obesity Medicine Perspective. I've been talking about combination drug therapy for the treatment of obesity, for the long-term management of that once you've lost weight. And we've discussed several drugs. We've discussed appetite suppressants like phentermine, topiramate, metformin, Belviq, and I wanted to talk about a couple of other prescription medications that are relatively new that we don't prescribe as much of, but that I do prescribe and you may have heard of. So people will wonder, I'll get questions, hey, do you prescribe either Contrave or Saxenda? And you may not have heard of these, but other people have, and I get calls about it, and the answer is yes, I do. So those are two other new prescription drugs. Saxenda is actually an injection that you take once daily, and that drug works. It's not important that you understand the full mechanism whereby it works, but it makes you less hungry and creates satiety and fullness and helps you process. Think of it as helping you process insulin a whole lot better. It's typically is a lot more expensive, which limits its use, and the main side effect of that is nausea, and that can limit its use some. But I've had some really great success stories on it, and you can combine it with pretty much anything else that I would normally prescribe. And so it's great in combination drug therapy, and it may be something that if you tried a lot of other things that have failed, that we could prescribe to you. So the other drug that I mentioned was Contrave, and this is specifically for addictive patterns of eating. And Contrave is actually not a stimulant. It is a combination of Wellbutrin, which is used to treat smoking cessation, and naltrexone, which is used in opioid recovery programs. So opioid recovery programs, when people have been addicted to heroin and they're coming off of that, you have to realize there's actually a receptor in your brain that the heroin or the opioid binds to that creates the sense of pleasure that makes it so addictive. It turns out that sugar binds this particular receptor also. And the naltrexone in this medicine blocks that receptor so that you can't get the pleasure response from the drug, which is an opioid, or in this case, sugar. So it's really meant for people who have this addictive pattern of eating sugary things, and it has been very effective in some of the people I've used it for in breaking that pattern of addictive eating of sugary things. And it's available by prescription, and it's something that could also be used with some of these other medicines that I've talked about. So those are things that are available along with all the other things that I've talked about, and just represent more options in the toolkit that we can use as part of combination drug therapy to better manage obesity, both in the short term and in the long term. So until we talk again, I'll give you the tools, you give me the effort, and together we'll overcome obesity.